If you're seeing this live, you are on Transaaron 38's YouTube page.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Transaaron38, and he is accompanied by the Lost
Crim-
World.
from Crimson Raptors. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, because that's the only places that I feel are good enough to be at.
I was like, I don't know if I've been sharing your link down in the description for all my YouTube stuff, so I make sure I keep you input, Ninja Bill, and everybody else because like I talk to a lot, you know what I mean, in the down in the description. So, but
I appreciate it,
yeah, it
brother.
was like yeah, it took a while for my first live stream earlier to upload. I was like, maybe it was because it was mobile. Maybe that's probably why.
Um, well, I think it has a lot to do more with the size of it, so to speak.
It was an hour.
Because yeah. So those take time to process and stuff. If they're like 15, I think it's if it goes past 15 minutes, then it just takes like a day or two. But if you do it through StreamYard, then that's just kind of the nature of the beast kind of thing.
kept I kept on going on there to get my videos. I'd be like, "Where's the stream?" I was like, "Did I delete it by accident?" I was like, "But you guys seen all kinds of crap. You've seen all kinds of G1 goodness there. I tell you, holy crap! I always get stuff from that guy. It was like he really works with you."
Yeah, I wish I'd been up because when you were live streaming, I was like, "Crap, man! Like, send me your PayPal or whatnot. Like, wheel and deal live."
Yeah, it was like I was basically broke when I went there, so it was like I made money and spent money. So I actually owe $40 for this one box set to this the G1 guy. It's like this is one of the box sets I got today. Very nice, high quality knockoff, but it does say Landcross on it. It says on the side here. It says Multiforce Landcross.
Yeah, that's weird. But doesn't it say megamorphs or something or metamorphs, right?
Metamorphs.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that even mean?
It's pretty cool on the back. Even shows like the Transformers victory, like box art. Because you can see Road Caesar over there. I don't know if you can, with Leo Kaiser. And then there's Landcross with, what is it, the Monstructor, Dino King, or whatever his name is. Dino King, I know.
Yeah, Dino King was in Victory, and Monstructor was like what it was painted from or retooled. Actually, I guess you know what? It wasn't retooled. It was. I think it was exactly the same as the American Monstructor. All they did was change the Pretender shells.
Yeah, this is a freaking cool looking box set. Got it for 140. I owe him $40 for this money. He goes to when he comes back to the toy show next month. And the cool thing, look right here. It's not even punched. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, what's funny? Sometimes I'll see those at Big Lots. They'll have those unpunched knockoffs, and I'm like, I feel does it make it more rare?
That's what I mean. It's crazy. I was like, this is brand new. It's like it was open before. The cool thing is, it's a styrofoam tray, not. Put that up here. You get one piece of paper. Freaking
That's
cool.
cool, dude.
I was gonna say, did I lose you there for a minute?
No, I was looking. I was looking at the instruction.
Oh, there goes a weapon. It's Flip. Where'd you go,
Darn
Flip?
gravity.
I actually got the cool thing is I got a KO knockoff of this, like a downsized version they gave us.
Yeah.
There's a downsized version of this.
Yeah,
Pretty
I think
cool.
that's the one that I would see more commonly.
Freaking cool. It's like freaking awesome. As they do have stickers on them. I guess you have to spread his legs to poke his head up.
That's what she said.
Because you gotta spread his legs. Right there's his head, the big combined mode head, but then you got their small head.
Yeah, because they were the ones that could, like they could do like a duocon thing, right?
Like pretty much like Transformers Energon, like how Hot Shot and Inferno power link together.
Right.
His head's stuck. Maybe wiggle it. Maybe wiggle and help it. Oh, it's just stiff. That's what she said. I grab one of these little weapons. I'm gonna push his head up. There it goes. Holy crap! All right. And like his arms are super tight. Probably have to end up like unscrewing the screw a little bit for his arms. I'm not sure about that. I don't even know how you transform it. The way, oh, maybe this way. Big leg. Yeah. Do the
I
split.
think I
Yeah.
think he missed torso day.
Yeah. I was like, it's not. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. It has a good heft to him. So it's pretty neat. Push his head down in. Oh shit. Got a wiggle waggly, I guess. I
Kind of gives a
do
whole new
believe
meaning
collector.
to. Kind of gives a whole new meaning to. Got to keep them separated.
Yeah, I know. Collector 75 actually did this kind of set before.
Now he has.
I like
I
what
think he has the KO and the official, doesn't he?
I do believe. I think he has a G2 version too made. Yeah, I'm not going to get too far into these guys. I'll probably end up like transforming all of them and loosen their joints up a little bit. I just don't want to snap anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, agreed.
There's the jet. There's the car. Basically, he's like,
Now is he a car or like an off road vehicle?
he's a car. It's funny that how he transforms. And just poke his head up, basically grab his, push through his crotch. That's pretty cool. And like I said, they got good heft. They got good heft to them. They don't feel cheap at all. Pretty heft to them.
But they don't have this diecast on, do they?
No, they don't. It feels like it, but it don't. There's a shuttle. There's the shield for Landcross in his robot mode. Just basically, I just put an Autobot logo over top of that sticker that's in the middle. It even has little wheels on the bottom of this. It's pretty neat. There's a screw missing out of this one. You see that?
Yeah.
But it might have been
You
made
should be
that way
able to find
too.
that at Ace Hardware, though.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Turn it the other way, you jackass. There you go. Get the gun. Put it through his crotch. Get his little head to come up. Oh, that was actually a little easier than the other ones. Pretty neat. Because basically the shield becomes the bottom of his. Actually, I like it how they parts form like that. Everyone complains about parts forming, but it's actually smart for that.
Well, I don't know if people complain about parts forming, as in like they they don't like it in a way. I think what it is that they want they want the cartoon, right? They want that how they transform without having parts on it. It just doesn't work for the way a lot of them are designed. Like Devastator is a good example of it. You can't do that with properly and make the toy, the robot, the vehicle, everything function properly without parts forming in some cases. Bruticus is another good example of that. Now, MMC's done a really good job, but you got to wonder, like, there's some sacrifices that are made with that.
Yeah, it's cool that you can actually switch these guys around 6 different times with different partners. That's just crazy. Yeah, they're just missing Autobot logos, what they're missing.
You got Toy Hack stickers or repro labels, right?
Oh, yeah, just speaking of that, yeah. Yeah, it was like I got my Torhax order in the other day. They sent me 2 sheets of these. I actually still got 3 sheets from the prior order. They sent me 3 with my other order because my other order was like was $70.
Well, the clear ones might be good with with them because they all have different colors and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool how they do that with that. Because I just the other day I did a hose head. Oh, there goes Headmaster Junior. I have a recasted the helmet for him and little guns that's on his head coming from United Kingdom. I ain't paying no freaking $40 a gun. They can.
Right.
I can understand it's authentic G1, but oh man, I get to recast it since it's my private collection. I get the recasted ones. I only paid $13 for the recasted the guns and the helmet, but I had to pay like $20 shipping. That's where they get you.
Yeah, I mean, I know sometimes those materials are expensive and stuff, but I mean that is pretty high. I mean, you said it's coming from where though?
United Kingdom.
Well, their shipping over there is pretty high, so that probably explains that. They don't want to be out that plus not making a profit. So even though they're recasting stuff, whatever. But
I don't even know
I
what the
wouldn't be surprised if
vehicle is.
somebody's made them a 3D printable though.
It looks like they're 3D printed. I bet you they are.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, find it on like Colts3D.com or Thingiverse or I forget what the other place is, but
Thing.
Shapeways.com as well.
Yeah, I definitely want to get the Shapeways has a proton pack for this scale Optimus Prime that I did my custom.
Yeah, I think didn't I wonder if Fire Talks made some of those. I don't know if he's a Ghostbusters fan or not, but I feel like I've seen that on Shapeways as well.
But I'm really thinking about just getting a couple Plasma Series figures and just sell them at my or Ghostbuster charity events just to figure itself without the proton pack,
Right.
and because the packs are good size for the Optimus Prime and them. There's this one. It actually has a good head sculpt on him. Actually, it looks pretty good. Can't really see him, but he looks pretty good. Making sure I ain't trying to take my time with these guys. I don't want to, you know what I mean? It's a $140 box set. But did you pick up anything over the weekend?
Well, I did do a live stream recently, showing a bunch of stuff that I picked up. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
got the Pit of Judgment as well, and I I cannot bring myself to take this out of the package. It looks so
Uh,
good.
I was thinking the same thing, dude.
I mean,
Thinking the same
honestly,
thing.
like even if I mean the only ones that are really new in it, well, I mean, I guess they all have a different paint scheme than the retail release, and then the prosecutor, Kranix, and the bailiff is a retooled Alicon. So there is some merit to reviewing them for any kind of purpose. But honestly, like it just looks so good. Like you just set it on a shelf, and now it sucks for photography because you got this plastic clear cover over it, you know. Um, but what's really weird, so I got this from Hasbro Pulse, right? Um, there was no order slip inside of the package. Like it was like a box, like the actual Pit of Judgment thrown in a box, and then the shipping label slapped on it. I have never had an order from Hasbro Pulse that's never had like, okay, this is you, here's what you paid for it, here's the date, whatever. I've never seen one that never had an ordering slip. So that was very odd.
Probably in a hurry to get everything out of there because probably a lot of people complaining.
Maybe. I don't know. What is also strange is that on the back of the box, so my whole deal with it, okay. So I get it. You get the bailiff. Yeah, yeah. See the back of the box, right? You get the bailiff. You get the prosecutor. You get an extra quint judge. Okay, totally okay. You get a Sharkticon. Did we really need another Sharkticon? I mean, okay, I'll accept it. But they give you Kranix, but I think they should have also given us Arbalest as well, because Arbalest was the first one that was dropped in the pit when Hot Rod and Cup showed up. And some people think that he was on the little ship that yelled at Kranix, and then he's sucked into Unicron at the beginning. But if you pause that when he's inside of Unicron, that's not the Arbalest character model. It's a totally different like Lithonian. So
Yep.
Arbalest, if you look at the character model that's there in the pit the first time, then you see him fall in, and that's his character model. Now, in the original script they were working with, yes, Arbalest was supposed to die by Unicron, but that's before they had ships, and that's when they actually were going to transform and get off of the planet, and one was going to get sucked in, just like Bumblebee and Spike did and stuff. So,
Yeah.
so I can understand that, but anyway, so I think they should have put both of them in there, unless they're going to do another set, right? That has Arbalest in it, and then maybe it has the Executioner. Because if you notice on the back of the package, my deal was, why didn't they put in the Executioner? And there he is with the little lever. Yep. Zoom in on that. Oh, it's kind of. Oh, zoom in closer because it's kind of reflecting. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. So he's got the Executioner right there, and I think they should have put him in there.
I
But I
bet you
wonder,
they I bet you they might re-release this again. That there's got to be a way there's gonna be a lot of fans disappointed and missing out on this. I'm sorry, they should release it again.
well, you got to have two bailiffs, right? Because there's two bailiffs that put um, or put Hot Rod and Cup in. There's two of them, and there's two of them that go get Kranix. when they pull them out of the prison cell. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if like maybe the next set would have the Executioner, it would have Arbliss, it would have maybe a couple of Sharkticons, and then another Bailiff.
Well, it'd be cool because if you have this, see how it's all curved right here. Whenever you
Mm-hmm.
take this out of the box, you could probably put the other half of the pit together. That would be neat if they actually do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to let me get I'm trying to find out and see if I can look in here because I think let me see if my theory is correct. So I'm looking in the box. I don't see the prison cells on the bottom. Do you? Yeah, I don't see them. So I
No, it's
think
just,
you're
it's like
right.
the back. It's like the back wall of like how they look. The hot rod and cup look over across the pit, like
Well,
where it's
right.
like they look
So
straight over.
I think you're right, man. Because if you flip it, okay. So if you look back at the back of the box, you'll see from the judge's point of view the other side with the two prison cells.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think they're going to make another one probably for another convention later today or later this year or maybe next year.
Well, it's like they have the door that goes straight over. If you look on the back of the box, you got a door
Yep.
where Grimlock comes in,
Exactly. Yeah, that would be cool.
but you can't
Dude.
really see the prison cells over on this side because it's half cut off.
No, the prison cells are to the right. Look to the right. It's in the middle at the top.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are right there. The little
Yep.
with the little
So
lights
this
on
makes
them.
yeah, so they could totally make like the other side of the pit, have
With
the
hot rod and cup
executioner.
with a different variant color.
Exactly. Yeah. Or even have a hot well, I mean, I don't know if they put a hot rod and cup 2-pack in it because it's a pretty small box to have both of those in there, but
I don't know.
yeah, that
It's
would be
pretty.
cool.
Or they could give us like, since we don't have Magnus yet. Remember, Magnus and Springer came in on the one episode to save uh
Oh yeah, and the Five Faces of Darkness with RC with the
yeah,
her hand on her hip.
yeah,
Yeah, they could do. I mean, I don't know if they'll do this because they got the studio series, but it would be cool to have a Hot Rod and Cup, another Bailiff, so that takes
and another
place of your
another
Voyager and your
what's his
Black
name,
Knight.
another
Yeah,
version of Graddock but different color, like a different color
right.
variation.
Or
I don't really
even
like that. I don't like that color of the Sharkticon though. I like it, but I don't really like that color.
yeah. Let me grab one of my other ones here.
Now the one that we got was what was it? The Titans Return line. That's what this is, ain't it? The Titans Return one.
I think it might be Titan's Return. Yeah, let me see. I kind of got my set up here, so it's kind of
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't have the seat. They don't even have the seat inside the Sharkticon. They actually remolded that, like the seat for the Titan Master to get inside the Sharkticon's mouth.
right.
That's actually. I don't see the, or unless there was a seat molded there, you pulled out, or I don't know. It's pretty neat.
Here, let me
I, I thought whenever I looked at this box, I thought this Quintesson Judge is bigger than the other Quintesson. I don't have the other Quintesson yet, so I don't know. Because the way the Quintesson Judge looks like is it looks like it's bigger than the one that we're getting retail release.
Yeah, see if you look at. Let me see if I can bring it up here.
Or is the Quintesson Judge colored different than the one the retail
Yes,
release we're getting?
yes, it is also colored different than the retail release. Yeah, so
Okay,
if you
that's what
look
I
at
thought.
like the regular one, the regular Sharkticon, you got bright pink on the bottom and purple on the upper lip. But on the one in the cage or the one in the pit, it's kind of like I don't know, a
Like a
metallic
night
red.
vision blue.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Like
metallic something. I don't know.
it kind of gives you that like a nat like remember that like they did with the Optimus Prime like Night Watch Optimus Prime color. That kind of reminds you of that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
That's freaking cool. I was really thinking I was talking to my buddy John today. This what was it? The other executioner dude. I was like, would they release him like in a legend size scale, like with the ramp people? Would they just release him?
Maybe. Hey, can you look at the teeth on your Sharkticon in the pit? Are they blue or are they gray?
They're blue.
Oh, okay. They're
I don't
both
know if you can
blue?
see that.
They're both blue?
Yeah,
Oh man, look at the teeth on mine.
I can't
One is
see yours.
painted, one is painted, one is not.
I don't see you. Your camera's off.
Oh, it is? Weird. Oh, I've been hold on a second.
I just not seen that. Yeah, it's just a black screen. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for joining. We got two watching right now. Just taking a look at some the Quintesson Pit of Judgment, ladies and gentlemen. Picked this up at the Greencastle Toy Show today. Yeah, I may have paid a little bit of a scalping price for it, but it was worth it. Because where else am I going to get it? And like I said, I want to give a shout out to the people that actually sold it to me. It's called Lazy Eye Collectibles, which is awesome. Definitely give them a shout out again, which is awesome. They hooked me up. They had 160 on us. I asked them, "Would you do 150?" They were happy to do accommodate me on this. I was like, "Yeah, I may pay a little bit more for this, but it was like when was I was going to be able to find one for a decent price." You know what I mean? And then if you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been working on a custom Ghostbusters Optimus Prime of the Earthrise mold, which is the Dead Universe Optimus Prime I'm working on. This is the Dead Universe Optimus Prime I'm using because I didn't have to do nothing to his legs and his waist or anything. I just had to repaint the cab itself and the trailer, of course. But this is like 99% complete, so definitely be doing some more tweaking on that.
That's weird you don't see the camera. I wonder if everybody else can. Like it's not loading on yours for some reason.
Like show up later on or something, maybe. I don't know. That's just weird.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll put it back up here again. But yeah, you can see one Sharkticon tooth is painted blue, the other one is not. Oh well.
Was there two Sharkticons that comes in the box set?
Do what? No, there's only one.
Oh, did you what? Did you get two box sets?
No, I'm saying the Sharkticon that's in the Pit of Judgment. Mine has one tooth is painted, one tooth is not.
Well, that's messed up. You gotta share that on Instagram later on, then.
It's no big deal though, because I don't really like the blue tooth.
Say what?
I said it's no problem though. I don't really like the blue tooth. I'd rather have the silver like they had in the movie.
Well, you can always get a silver marker, silver paint marker, and take care of that pretty quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just love that. Just on the back here, it's like love it. Just love that back of the Pit of Judgment. It's freaking awesome. That would have been pretty cool if they actually have Hot Rod and Cup's faces like close to there. You can't even barely see them. That would be funny. They actually had in the prison cells. That would be pretty neat. Yeah, I'll probably end up reviewing this later this week, but I got a lot of other figures to review yet. I did get Earthrise Megatron in the mail. They're Thursday or Friday. I was like, he's basically just a Siege Megatron, just redone a little bit. That's all. I was like, a lot of people was like all excited about it. It was like, it's just a Siege retweak.
Yeah,
Is that what you thought?
I was watching Optimus Wilbur's review of that Megatron, and I've had the Megatron. Actually, I guess I probably would have been like the second or third person on YouTube had I reviewed it, because I got mine like way before everybody else
Yeah, that
for
was
some reason.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably why I got so many so much traffic on Instagram because of the fact that I had it so early.
Yeah, it's like I said, when it comes to pre-order stuff, I just don't get it anymore. It's like I actually have a pre-order with one on eBay. The guy sent me Airwave. I did get deluxe Airwave. He sent me Airwave because Hasbro sent him a whole case of Airwave instead of his 4 deluxes he was supposed to get.
What? They did it what now?
They sent him cases of Airwave instead of the whole assortment of 4 with RC, Smokescreen, and the Alicon.
That's crazy.
And I seen on Facebook group this one dude order from Walmart.com. He was supposed to have 3 Alicons. They sent him 3 freaking Micromaster sets of the same Micromaster set.
Well, I know that Walmart has an issue with that because they're all using the same barcode for no matter the figure. Like even though there's different barcodes on them, they're just grouping them all together like that. So it's kind of a hit and miss kind of deal.
That's just crazy, like crazy. I was like, but speaking of Walmart, my buddy Web Junior 1977 finally found them.
What are they?
They're Pringles.
Right, but what
Rick and
flavor?
Morty, and Mr. Meeseeks and Morty. Honey mustard for Morty, and what's this? Honey mustard Morty. Then it says, "Look at me, I'm cheddar and sour cream." On Basically,
Yeah,
just a Rick and Morty packaging, just trying to get a sell out there. That's what it is. That's all it is.
yeah. I think I've only watched like a couple episodes of the show. Like, I got some friends that are way into it. Like, they love Rick and Morty. And
I love Rick and Morty. It's funny as hell.
yeah, some of the stuff I've seen is pretty funny. Like
Now,
the
do
Get
you collect
Swifty
any?
episode, that was hilarious.
Yeah, definitely funny on that one. It was crazy. But do you collect any Power Ranger stuff?
I do not know.
I was like seeing this at GameStop once. I haven't seen it again.
The only Power Ranger. Actually, you know what? I take that back. There's 2 Power Ranger things I have. It's that Lightning Collection Lord Zed and the Figma Green Ranger. Those are the only 2 that I have. Or Figure Arts. I think it's Figure Arts Green Ranger. I don't think they made a Figma.
Right there's my Power Rangers over there. With my Ghostbuster ones, but yeah.
Man, you should do like a new collection tour. Because like every time I see your background, it looks like it's like the inside of like a toy store.
I've been moving some stuff around too. It's like um I have Ghostbuster stuff on this other side. It's like if I can there's my other proton pack back here in the background going. Come around, there's my
Sweet.
TV. Ooh, there we go. There's my Ghostbuster stuff over there. Oh man. But what was it? The freaking I did get Skylinks finally from my buddy from California. Skylinks. He said, dude, he's hefty. I was like, I didn't think he was gonna be that hefty. He's pretty damn hefty.
Dude, so they did like that PulseCon. They did like the Toy of the Year kind of award or something like that. Skylinks deserves it 100%. I mean, he is an incredible figure. I mean, the Combiner Wars was not always the best, right? It was way too
Yeah.
small. It didn't have the links mode, right? It didn't do that.
Except for
But this
combined mode, that he had the Lynx head.
right, which was kind of like a kick in the nuts, right? But
Well, was it
the
basically a
Earthrights,
homage to what was coming? It was Leo Kaiser. So
right,
it was
right.
Leo
But
Kaiser. They used that mode for it.
I would say that the Earthrise one though, like it's like everything we ever could have wanted. But I think I find it incredible to have both Omega Supreme and Skylinks in less than a year. in modern engineering figure form.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely that Omega Supreme. I was like, you remember how I have a problem with Omega Supreme? It took me a while to get mine. Somehow the tracking number got changed to another address.
Hmm. Yeah, I still don't have
Crazy.
a I still don't have an Omega Supreme yet. He's my last one to get.
Well, rumor has it he's supposed to come to all these bargain outlets soon.
Well, if he shows up, that would be nice. But I have three of them pre-ordered between both Pulse and BBTS because I want to make the other ones. I want to make the other two into Guardian robots. But
Oh yes,
if they
yes.
show up at Ollie's, then I'm going to cancel all of those and get a ton of them at Ollie's.
Well, they said they were going to be at Ollie's last year, and never came. So
You remember they sold them for like $20 out of the Pennsylvania warehouse, and
yeah, I was like, dude, I was going over to get ready to go over and get them. Go over. It was like I overslept that morning. I was upset.
yeah, supposedly they had. I don't know how many they had. I don't know anybody like personally, or at least I don't remember what they had said. But I know that they had at least one full pallet worth of Omega Supremes to get out of the warehouse. But it sounds like they would have had more if they were trying to make room, right? Because one pallet's not really that much space to make.
No, because if you think, I was like, what was it? The Hasbro warehouse, right? It was like they were supposed to go to what, like What? Where was it? Mega Supreme found during? Was he at Target or?
He never showed up in Target. He was really online, and Best Buy had him in online. BBTS had him. Entertainment Earth, I think, had him. TF Source had him. I don't think he ever showed up in an actual physical store, but in Canada he showed up in Toys R Us.
Yeah, this is crazy. They need to just give us Toys R Us back again, man.
Well, I'll I would have said that probably about a year and a half ago, but now it's kind of like 2020 would have been a terrible year for Toys R Us because they 100% rely on foot traffic and for kids and stuff like that. So this, if not before, this definitely would have been the nail in the coffin for Toys R Us this year.
Definitely.
Um, but that said, I do like that Target seems to have kind of taken up the mantle. They have a lot of those toys that normally would have gone to a Toys R Us. If you notice, like they have like a kind of an
The NECA,
Imaginext,
NECA.
well NECA as well, but also they've expanded their toy section. Walmart hasn't, but Walmart has also kind of. If you notice, you go down the Walmart aisles, there's more stuff, but smaller sections of each stuff.
Yeah,
So I mean, I
they're
can't believe
they're
that
actually
Star Wars. I never now the people know me that I'm not the biggest of a Star Wars fan. I love a lot of the machines and mechanical designs, but I'm not. I totally understand how people can get involved in the story, but I'm not a big Star Wars fan, even though I have a lot of Star Wars figures. It's mainly because, like, if you look at like how popular Star Wars is, but I never in a million years would have thought that Transformers would have a bigger presence on the shelf than Star Wars. That's
yeah.
crazy to me.
That's sad, but what's cool at the same time. Remember how they did try to do the Star Wars Transformers crossover? Those figures was cheap as shit, man. Broke.
Yeah, I've been buying a couple of them just to symbolize like old ancient Cybertronians for my animation because they're so bad.
I have three if you're interested.
Oh yeah, shoot me a picture later
Yeah,
on Instagram.
I
Unless you
got,
got them right
I
there by
got,
you.
I got Palpatine. Well, they're no, they're in storage right now.
Oh, okay.
Palpatine, with his the white shuttle. It's like he's yellow. He's yellowing, but he's
Well,
brand new in the box, never been out. And then
he's
the
he's
droid.
brand new in the box and he's yellowed. That's crazy.
Yeah, Yeah, and what was it? The freaking that 6 or 8 wheel looking thing with Clone Commander Cody.
Oh
The six
yeah,
wheel
that was a
looking
really
thing.
cool looking alt mode. I like that.
That one, and then General Grievous.
Let me look up. Is it? Are they all the deluxe size or are they the scout size?
They I would say they're deluxe size. Their packaging is pretty decent. Pretty decent. It's like, yeah, I'll definitely shoot you. It's like we could probably do end up doing like a trade or something. It's like since the new Netflix stuff's supposed to be coming out, we can do like Will and Dylan or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure,
It's
man.
like
For sure.
I'm not gonna scalp the heck out of them. It's like I had them for a while. It's like I think I paid like for them $30 a piece whenever I was at Comic Cons. I was like, ooh, Star Wars Transformers crossover, and never took them out. Now Clone Commander Cody, he's open, but Grievous and Palpatine is not. So
Yeah, let me look at General Grievous. I'm kind of curious what he
actually,
looks like as a
I have
character.
actually have an extra one here that's in my room here. I'll grab them
Well,
here real quick. Roll over here real
there,
quick.
it looks like there's different ones. There's one that's a little tank thing, or the wheel bike, and then there's another one that's a starfighter.
This is the wheel bike one.
The wheel bike one. Let me look at that one. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, he looks like Lockdown,
I
animated
know, bro.
Lockdown. Huh. That's pretty
I have
cool.
his
Man, he's big.
I have his
Do you got a seat?
swords. I have his. He comes with a green and a blue saber. So
Yeah, and then he's
he
got
has
like
a.
a red gun or something.
Then he comes with his own little pilot version of himself, which I
Hey,
don't
is there
have
a
any more.
do you got a Siege or Earthrise figure nearby, like Wheeljack or Sideswipe or Prime? Yeah, put him up next to Grievous if you can. Oh wow. Whoa, he's taller, huh? Yeah, he's taller, right? It looks like it.
I say about the same size.
Must be the perspective. It looks pretty cool though.
Oh, and I also got another one here. Where's it at? Let's see here. There we go. This is a loose one too. Django Fett. He's a little dusty because sitting on the shelf because I haven't done nothing with him. Dust him
Oh
off
my
here real
god.
quick.
So like earlier this year, like I did a thing where like one of my New Year's resolutions was to buy more shelving for 1 month, or 1 month don't buy any toys, and then I was going to buy more shelving. Well, of course I bought more toys anyway, so I never did do that. But I did buy more
Yeah.
shelving. It is already dusty, dude. I'm like, I have to go through and dust it all over. And it's only been up for like, I don't know, like 8 months at the most. I mean, that's a long time, yeah, but geez, like the amount of dust on it's already pretty crazy.
There's a lot of people who's like, oh yeah, I'll put it in a glass case. You still get dust in there somehow. I have no idea how. Glass cases,
Well,
you still get dust in there. I just don't
it,
understand.
it goes around in the corners and stuff wherever wind will blow. So you have to have foam on it, around it to insulate it, and then that prevents dust from getting in.
Yeah, there's like right there's Django Fett. So hell, I'll send like if you want them, I'll just send this in the extra Grievous and they freaking oh picked him up at the last toy show. Getaway, complete with his Power Master too. I
So
put
you
new
have a
stickers.
ton of G1 toys. See, I don't. See, you should do like multiple collection videos, right?
Actually, my whole G1 shelf is up. I don't know if you can see that. There's my G2 Optimus Prime European. There's Encore Magnus, G2 Laser Prime. There's Ectotron. Basically, back behind here is all my other G1 loose figures, and I keep them in boxes back behind there. So
Sweet.
But yeah. Oh man. But like I said, I don't know much more to talk about besides just like I can't believe I got that. I was gushing when I got this. It was like a couple of my buddies was like, "Oh, you paid too much for it." I was like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" There's the only one there.
Yeah, and you had like a limited stock, right? Did he only have one for sale, or did he have multiple ones?
Just one. He ordered it
So
from Pulp.
yeah, see, so that makes me think that he probably did it in order to like he bought it, and then he was like, you know what, I don't really want this, and then like just flipped it, right? But
Yeah.
um, I
So
don't
the
know if
thing,
I
I
would have
did
bought it
talk
with the.
to him. I did talk to him. He doesn't do collect Transformers or anything. He just got it because it was a PulseCon exclusive. That's why.
Oh, so he totally got it to flip then.
Yeah, to flip. Yeah, it was like he made good out on it. It was like I said, there was I ain't complaining. It was like I was like it was 160 for it. It was like I said, would you do 150? They helped out. So like I said, Lazy Eye Collectibles, they're pretty cool. Ron, he's a cool guy. He does Funko, action figures, comics, designer toys, and much more. New releases and inventory added to our store every week. They buy, sell, and trade. So, and then they're on eBay too. So, I bet you just type in Lazy Eye Collectibles on your phone, Crimson, you probably get go up to their page on eBay.
Yeah, I don't know if that Pit of Judgment is worth 160, 150, but I think I say that because I got one, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
so it's like
Yeah, it was
if you
like
didn't get one, then it's worth however much you want from it. You know what I mean?
yeah, it was like I told you and input and you. It's like any exclusives come out, I'll see. I was like, I totally missed like the dates on them. It was like when it comes to pre-order stuff, I was like, I never know what's going to be in my bank because like I don't want to overdraft it. Like,
Well, and that's
it's not,
kind of like, well, wait, you're in the Discord in TF Tubers, aren't you?
yeah, I haven't heard any notifications for a while on there unless I turn notifications off
Yeah,
probably.
you might have muted the server, yeah, because we're really active in there, and it's totally, everybody keeps everybody updated on everything pretty much.
Yeah, it was like, well, I'll be at work. I was like, ding, ling, 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 ling.
Oh, I turn off all the sound, but yeah, you can mute the. We don't have okay. So like there was like people will do on some Discord servers, they'll do that at everyone or whatever, and that just it gets ridiculous, right? So that's already been turned off on that server. But unless like somebody does at Transaaron38 or something like that, then you won't get that dinging.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I would probably I mean, it's up to you, like to unmute or mute the server or whatnot, because you can do it like say, go to work and then say, hey, mute it for like 10 hours or something like that. And then you come back and there's like 2,300 notifications.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think um there's not really like I probably like the only thing I'm kind of curious to get that's kind of on the tip of my tongue. Like I have a list of a bunch of stuff. I just haven't posted it anywhere or anything. But one of them is that Turbo Tracks, that Shattered Glass BotCon exclusive red tracks from
Oh,
Generation.
yeah.
That's probably like the only thing I can think of that would be like, okay, yeah, if you see it, definitely get it. Not for $150 though.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm actually trying to transform this guy. Django Fett.
did Input get
Oh.
anything from you during the live stream you did earlier?
Oh, did he get need anything? You mean or?
Or did you guys do like a wheel and deal live or whatnot?
Well, the G1 guy didn't have the Metroplex parts that he needed and all the other stuff.
Hmm.
And my phone was
Now are these
dying, so I had to.
now are these the same? This is the same toy show that you go to every month.
Yep. Same toy show every month.
So aren't they bringing mostly kind of the same stuff except for like new figures, or do you see new vintage figures show up as well?
New vintage and some of the ones I've been eyeballing for a while. Damn, come on. Ah, there we go. Oh, snap.
Yeah, don't break it.
Well, his cockpit, huh? He said cock. Um, was already busted. It's super glued together.
It's pretty neat.
Pretty cool. He even got his jetpack on the back.
I'm trying to
Oh, there
remember who
goes
I
the
got.
cockpit.
I think I have an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Um, I think I have no, maybe I have two Obi-Wan Kenobis. I have two Obi-Wan Kenobis of different alt modes. One is deluxe, one is scout, and then I think I have another scout that is what's his face? Anakin Skywalker.
Annie, Annie, Annie.
It's been like so long since I've watched those movies.
Jesus.
Where's everybody else, man? They should be getting in here. I like a
Are you
whole
the only one
Transformer.
watching?
Do what?
Are you the only one that's watching? There's one person watching.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, everybody else, normally our normal crew. I guess it must be too late for everybody.
Too later, it's like I said, on my channel anymore. It's like I got 600 subscribers. I can actually talk about that too. Um, we'll be doing the giveaway here within a week while I get situated.
Yeah, congratulations, dude.
I was like, my one buddy was like, "Hey, you got 600 subscribers, 604 subscribers." Like, what?
Did
I
that
was like,
did that happen over the weekend or before that?
it was like Thursday or something, Thursday or Friday. I was like, I didn't really notice it, but like I said though, I'll be doing a giveaway, and this is the figure I'm going to give away, and there's a couple other surprises in between. So
I saw somebody had done a customize or a custom job of that authentic Soundwave, and they turned it into the Shattered Glass Soundwave.
really,
Yeah, because I guess the Shattered Glass is basically like turns into like a DJ van or something like that.
freaking funny. But yeah, it's like I don't know if you can see back here on my floor here. See those Spangler ones? I got one that's open. I did a review on, and I got two other ones in boxes. There's Ghostbuster Neutrino ones that came out for GameStop.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was funny though. They were for the Neutrino ones for GameStop. It was like people GameStop was getting them in before their pre-orders were filled. That was funny.
Yeah, I don't. It's kind of frustrating. Like when I had ordered all the Netflix Siege stuff from Walmart, they showed up, and first of all, we were supposed to get them like way earlier like than they said they were. Then they pushed it out like a month. Then they pushed it out another month and said, "Oh, it's the distributor they're going through." Well, then they showed up in Walmarts everywhere, but they hadn't fulfilled any pre-orders. I'm like, wouldn't you fulfill the people that definitely you can 100% get money from?
Well, they did that with the real Ghostbuster figures too. The carded real Ghostbuster figures. They did that too. They did
Yeah,
that too.
that
It's like someone at Hasbro needs to get the head out of their ass or something because
it has nothing to do with Hasbro. Absolutely nothing to do with Hasbro. That's just Walmart.
well, no, it's like Hasbro needs to like yell at them. It's like they're making Hasbro look bad for not like provide, like providing it for them.
Well, see, here's the whole thing about that. Like, it's really not Hasbro or Takara's fault at all for distribution. Um, you have to keep in mind that, like, look at Hasbro Pulse, right? That's direct to consumer. That's direct to us.
Yep.
So if we order something from them, then they ship it to their third party shipping location that comes from Hasbro off a truck, whatever. But it's got to take time to get to the warehouse to get shipped out by the third party shipper because it's not really Hasbro shipping it out. It's a different company. So they'll do that, right? Well, meantime, there that's just one, let's say one pit of judgment or something, or one Alicon or whatever, right? But if Target and Walmart and TF Source and BBTS, they're ordering pallets and pallets and pallets of figures, right? So that's more money for Hasbro and Takara. That's more money that's in their pocket. So those big box stores and e-tailers, those are their customer. So they're not going to yell at their customer and say, hey, you need to ship out stuff to your customers. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like coming into somebody's house and tell them that, you need to be a better hostess. Right?
Yeah.
So they're not going to
Yeah.
do
Speaking
that.
of that, like, yeah.
But what they can do with their relationship is say, hey, this is the feedback we're getting from, on our side of it, that they're saying that their pre-orders aren't being shipped. And then of course they pass it on and it does whatever a business does, right? So Hasbro can only really go so far. They can't force Target or Walmart to supply those pre-orders like, that were made, or GameStop or whoever, right? But they know that they send the orders. What doesn't make any sense to me, like Amazon, they don't have a store from it, right? So when they get pre-orders in, they're shipping them out as fast as possible because that's guaranteed money. That's the way Walmart and Target, the rest of them, should act. But Walmart does not 100% does not act like that. They put their stuff in the store and they'll get to your pre-orders when they get to you, and it just makes no sense. It's a total Walmart thing. It's not anything to do with Hasbro.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. It was like, dude, it was like, I was like, at this one Walmart, it was like, I came to West Virginia from Pennsylvania to this Walmart. I was Walmart hopping on interstate. I was like, I went to 5 or 6 different Walmarts one day. It was just going right down the line. And, I was like, I asked these ladies, I was like, can you guys come over and, ladies come over and, scan and see what you guys have in the back. What we have on the shelf is what you got. I was like, but can you come over and scan to double check? Because they were unloading a truck. I was like, I know you guys are unloading a truck. I was like, you might have the stuff I'm looking for. They was like, oh, we're not allowed to touch that stuff. I was like, really? I do it all the time from other Walmarts. They let me get on the pallet and grab the figures out of the boxes.
Well, remember that they're low paid, and they don't have any incentive to really help you, right? So,
Yeah, they're both girls. I was like, they're probably like, oh yeah, just go worry about my hair. Or so, yeah,
well, I don't think. Well, I wouldn't say anything like that. I would just say those would be the wrong people to ask. Like as regular
well, yeah,
associates, I
yeah,
would be like, "Hey, assistant manager," because the manager is not going to do nothing for you, but the assistant manager will because he wants to be store manager one day, right? So if you ask the
exactly.
assistant manager, "Hey, I'm going to bring you some money if you can let me go back and get some transformers."
Yeah, it was like, I was like, well, I asked them, I was like, they were having like a full blown conversation. They were not busy or nothing. I was like, I was trying to get them to do something for me, and they was like, basically looked at me like rolled their eyes at me. That kind of really pissed me off. I was like,
Well,
you
yeah,
don't. I
because
was like, are you serious?
well, right, because it's just poor. That's just poor customer service. So those are just the wrong people to ask.
Well, I kind of flipped out on them too. Flew the f bomb at them and walked away.
Mm.
uh, I was like, I
Well,
don't
that
usually
that
do that, but
remember that you catch more, what is it, flies with honey or something like that. So
but it
assistant
was like when
manager,
it comes
always ask the
to
assistant manager.
yeah, it just don't make no sense though. Half that crap of like. I was like, you asked, and I was like, oh yeah, it was like, and then when we do ask, it was like Input was with me on a live. We were doing what was it, Instagram face calling or whatever, like video chat. And because I message him. I was like, hey, you need this, and this. And it's like, I'm not sure about you. It's like, I probably asked you. You probably have everything.
Just
But
about.
I know, right? It's like you're the one that gets all the pre-order stuff first. But
Yeah, this
that's like
wave
this one
of
lady was
Earthrise.
like really mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say this wave of Earthrise has been kind of weird because I've not seen the Quintessons or the Alicons or anything yet, and the Smokescreen or Blue Streaks. Now I'm not gonna get any of them. I just want their map pieces, but because I like the siege modes, I like the Cybertronian modes.
Well, they're regular vehicle modes though for Earthrise.
Yeah, that's kind of what like. I mean, if it's an Optimus Prime or Bumblebee or something, but like I skipped out on Scorponok as well, and I got Earthrise Megatron, but I just got Earthrise Megatron because it was a good deal. So I don't know. I just Earthrise to me felt like very much a step back from the quality with Siege. Kingdom looks like a step forward again, like Siege, but
My buddy,
I'm just really happy
let's
about
say
the new
what?
studio series from the '86 movie. That's really what I'm
Yeah,
getting from it.
it's like I can't believe that he's like that YouTuber is like reviewing them. I was like, dude, I was like, but that's just crazy. You're like reviewing them before they even come out, not even out yet, or even showed to be released. That's just crazy.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother story in and of itself, because my deal is like I would love to be able to see like from concept art to every single step of the way until it's in, like giving my 2 cents on every little tease they give, right? But when you're involved in like criminal activity like that, it's just like now I mean I'm want to watch it. I'm watching because I want to see the pictures, I want to see the transformations, I want to see the quality, right? But if when it's
Hey, TFN
misrepresented,
Geek.
hey, TF Geek's in here. But when you see the quality, right? Like, and it's not what the figure is going to be in the final product because it's a test shot or whatever, and it's not represented as that, then it's kind of like you don't know whether that's going to be a good toy or not. But I do like the fact that you have um, like the PulseCon and stuff. Like I love being surprised and shocked with new releases, but it sucks because everything we saw there we already knew was coming. Yeah, that's what's so much fun, right? And that's what's cool about stuff like that is you know, Hasbro, look, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Takara is as well. So they make plenty of money, but in the department of it, like the actual Transformers department, for them to be able to bring in surprise and shock Transformer fans of like, hey, here's this cool rat trap coming, here's this vertebrake, here's this, Earth mode Ultra Magnus, here's this Super Megatron. Those are the cool things to be able to be surprised by them along with everyone else. So if we
Just
see
like
everything beforehand, what happens is that if we see everything before that, we see the show and people have said, okay, yeah, the show's boring. We've seen all this, right? But if we didn't see all of it, we would think it was amazing.
yep, you got that right, TFN Geek. It's like TFN Geek. Did you get one of these? I
Yeah,
got this at the Greencastle toy show today. I was super excited to get this. The Pit of Judgment, freaking awesome.
yeah.
Out of
TF Geek
nowhere.
said, yeah, he said the quality of Transformer figures has been fluctuating between moderate to below average. I would say Siege is definitely a big high point for them. I personally, I think Siege actually has exceeded Classics quality and engineering.
Yeah, there's a lot of people actually getting rid of their chug figures and going to the Siege War for Cybertron trilogy here. My one buddy was like, he's been picking a couple of figures out of the Siege and then the Earthrise, but
Hmm.
he when he seen Beast Wars, he was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be broke as hell next year.
Yeah, it's kind of different. Like there's people that grew up with Beast Wars, people that didn't, and then there's people that are like, oh, I'm all in on Kingdom, and then there's other people that are like, oh, thank goodness, like my wallet's gonna be okay because next year it's Beast Wars because they don't care about Beast Wars. So it's kind of funny because like it's all kind of different, right? And I think Beast Wars was too early. I think they should have done this in the fourth year, not the third year. I
Was there
love the
another
stuff they're
trilogy
putting.
after this one?
No, well, that's what I'm saying is that they should have done Beast Wars after the War for Cybertron trilogy. Um, I love the figures and the toys that are coming, but I wanted a little more G1 for just a little bit longer, right?
I think they'll probably give us that with the '86 movie, the Studio Series line, '86 Studio
Yeah,
Series line. I'm really
that's
hoping they give
true.
us a. I'm not sure if they released pictures of it or something, but hopefully they give us a. We know Unicron's coming. There's like don't know when.
Yeah, but that's not a retail release, right? So that's really
You
just for the people that backed it. So they're not really we can't really count that as part of it. We are getting it next year, but we can't really count that as part of their retail plan, right?
yeah, but I can't remember what was the figure that was. I was like I really want them to make oh, what was it? I can't think of it, but if I think of it again, but there's a G1 character that needs to get done. I can't remember what it was.
I mean, one we haven't seen anything of.
Yeah, I can't remember his name because I know we got a couple other ones before. But yeah, Skids, that was his name. Skids, and
Oh yeah.
what was it? Yeah, so it'd be nice to get a new version of Skids, like the original G1 looking, not the IDW one. Give us like the G1 Skids, and I was like, I know Trax is supposed to be coming because the way the artwork looks. I was like, Trax, we're getting a Trax. I was like, I'm sure they're going to end up doing a generation selects of what's his name repaint called Swerve. I think they did Swerve as that color too before as Trax.
Huh? No. What do you mean? No. So you mean Road Rage, the female tracks?
Yeah, the female Trax. Yeah, it was like I think they call it Swerve too. So one time they called it Swerve.
No. Swerve.
Maybe,
Swerve
maybe
was a
not.
repaint of I think Sergeant Cup from Generations and
Yeah,
Outback
I always get those
from
mixed up for some reason.
yeah. But there was a like that's why I want the Shattered Glass tracks because I want that as a Generations Road Rage figure.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm sure they'll do a generation selects of that mold. I guarantee it. They probably will. That's crazy what they're doing, especially with what was it? They gave us Airwave, and then all of a sudden, Hot House comes out with a complete repaint. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I don't. It's kind of like it's weird, right? Like I think they did the exclusive Hot House because they saw that Ironworks they weren't getting any more new orders for it, right? And it's kind of shelf warming along with Earthrise Wheeljack because the Netflix Siege Wheeljack is coming out. Because you can find if you want an Ironworks or Earthrise Wheeljack, man, there's tons of them. So
That's why I got another version of Ironworks to make him rot. Or was it rot or whatever his name is? The Generation Two Broad or whatever.
yeah,
Uh, can't think of it. Yeah, Rod or Broad, and it's like, and then they did what was it the car gas station one, uh, the blue version of Ironworks that they did what was it Grease Pit,
right. Yeah,
and then
I've still not taken him out of his box.
yeah, I got an extra one of him. I was like a Rotor Storm. I was like, it's freaking awesome. I was like, you can't really. My thing about the Rotor Storm, I was like, the way they put the Autobot logos on his shoulders, you can barely see that freaking logo. You can barely
Yeah.
see it. But I ended up putting a G2 logo right on his chest anyway, because he deserves the G2 logo because he is a G2 figure. So
Yeah, because he was on that tail end of Generation One. Did you get the
yeah,
Centurion drone as well?
no, I never did get that. Never did get that. Whenever I tried to get it, my one buddy was like he was only able to get two. He was keeping one and got one for his other buddy. I was like, oh, I thought y'all was your buddy.
Right. Yeah, I would totally. I'm surprised you didn't get the Centurion drone because of all the extras that he comes with.
Yeah, I think they're going to re-release that goodie box in the Netflix, probably the next wave of Netflix, probably after this new wave, probably. Or is there going to be another new wave? I know they're giving us Elita One, Bumblebee. Who's all in that new Netflix wave? I can't remember.
Well, I know there's Wheeljack, there's
Yeah,
Bumblebee,
Jack.
there's Alita One. I know those three for sure. There's an Optimus Prime with two Target Masters or Battle Masters or whatever the hell they're
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
One of
Energon
those.
makes it look like the Energon acts like a or a pick or something. Energon pick or
Right.
something.
There's a Soundwave that comes with Laserbeak and Ravage, and for some reason we're still not getting a Buzzsaw. I don't
Well,
understand.
might, might have to might have to just get another laser beak and make a buzzsaw ourselves.
Right. And I think those are the only ones we've seen so far that are retail release. But I know TF Angeek, he's mentioned Nemesis Prime, but that's not going to
Yeah.
be in the stores at Walmart. Yeah. Now, TF Angeek says Rotor Storm is not is not G2 but has G1. So the thing is that those were European Transformers at the tail end of G1, but their color schemes speak volumes as being a Generation 2. And because
Yeah.
of their clear parts and their wild color schemes, like the Turbo Masters and Predators, those are 100% Generation Two. Like they would have fit right over. Because Machine Wars used a lot of the artwork and stuff, and
Yep.
they might as well just be G2. I mean, look at Rotor Storm. He's like, who's pink and bright blue and clear pink everywhere. I mean, 100% a G2 thing. Totally 90s. That's what he is. Totally 90s Rotor Storm. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
See, I put the G2 logo on his chest because you can
Yeah,
barely see the Autobot logo.
yeah, I want a Machine Wars colored Sandstorm in that mold, but the problem is that they're making the G2 Sandstorm out of a ramjet. So I was like, damn it, there goes my chance to see another Sandstorm.
Well, at least that's a G2 figure. Then we're getting to the Sandstorm. It's freaking awesome. Sweet TFN geek. Yeah, it was like the Nemesis Prime. I was like, I definitely want that. I was like, but I was like, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to do the pre-order because, like I said, I don't know what's in my bank all the time.
You got Earthrise? See, I can't keep track of what everybody reviews because there's so many. But did you get Earthrise, Ramjet, and Dirge, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
My one buddy from Milwaukee actually had two of them sitting in his already in his cart, added to cart, and they never took them away, and it was actually pretty cool. It was like I told him I was like, all right, I'll pay for them. I was like, you just send me mine. I was like, you just get me later. So that's how I
Yeah,
ended up getting them.
I ended up ordering 3 sets of them, which was actually a good thing because the first one that I opened, one of the dirges had like a paint scrape on the inside of the inner wing, and it was not something like they missed the paint. It was something like whoever handled it and put it in scraped the paint. So I just swapped those out, or just swapped out Dirge. Actually, I think I removed the leg or something, whatever piece comes off of the leg for Dirge. And so I just swapped out that little wing part, and now and then I kept my Earthrise, Dirge, and Ramjet. And then the other ones were supposed to be used for a giveaway. I just haven't gotten around to getting to do that.
Hell yeah. I
And
was like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
oh, you're good. You're good. I was like, I had a brain fart.
Well, I was also going to get, I'm supposed to be getting some Super Megatrons from Hasbro Pulse as well. But I bought, but they were taking so long. I'm still going to get them, but Larkin's Lair like told me about Toy Dojo having Super Megatron, and so I was able to jump on it right away. And then they also had Earthrise RC, and I don't want Earthrise RC, but I feel like I have to get her because I love my Takara Legends version of the Thrilling 30 Generations RC. So, but that Super Megatron is super awesome. Like literally, it is super.
Yeah, when is Generation Selects Bug Bite and Tiger Tracks? When's Tiger Tracks coming out?
So Tiger Track is already he's been out at Hong Kong retail for about a month and a half, I think. But I've not seen anybody get it from anything in the US yet. I think you can.
Yeah, it was like,
I think there's some stores that might have them.
yeah, when it comes to like the Generation Selects, any of the new Generation Selects I don't have. The newest one I got is what was it? Um, yeah, it would be Rotor Storm. Would be Rotor Storm and Hubcap would be the newest ones I got. So yeah, yeah, that was yeah, yeah, brain fart. But yeah, it was like when it comes to that, when I like the Generation Selects, I just can't keep up. If you do get an extra Super Megatron, let me know.
Well, one of them is 100% going for a giveaway. I just don't know because the whole thing was like I was supposed to get 600. Like I was doing the 600 subscribers for September, but I kind of because of the animation tournament for like an entire month, I was in 2 animation tournaments, so I pretty much did no self plugging or self promo or anything like that for like a whole month. So I ended up like not hitting that goal.
Oh, it happens.
Right.
It happens. But TFN Geek, if you're still here, I know you probably don't have TFN Geek don't have Instagram, does he? I'm about to show this in the Discord, definitely.
He used to have Instagram. I don't know what happened with that. Let us know in the comments, TFN Geek, what happened. Yeah, that's so cool, dude. No, well, that's a
Yeah,
different
hand paint
trailer.
that sucker.
Is that a different trailer or the same one?
Same one. This is the same one that comes with the Dead Optimus.
Hmm. Did you paint the
That's by use.
interior as well?
What do you mean, like the?
The trailer.
Oh, yeah. I'll actually open that up.
Oh, cool. It's red. Awesome.
Yeah, did the red just like the trailer. Was like I was going to do this all black the inside, but I was like I ain't going to do that. At least this is black right in here. I did the silver right here on these, and
Yeah.
silver right here. They got the Ghostbusters logo right there.
I
I
just
got
wonder if
slime.
they're going to release a Generation 2 version because they have a G2. The I think the Netflix Prime or whatever pretty much is a G2 colored Optimus Prime. But I bet you they'll release a leader version again and have the G2 black trailer and stuff.
It was actually pretty cool if they actually did have like they made a new power box to it like for the box. I doubt they'll do that, but yeah, it was like just missing the slime splotches that goes up on the side here of the trailer, like the masterpiece. But worked hard on that sucker. I'm gonna have to do his laser pistol here yet too. I'm gonna tape it off at the tip right here, then paint this all black. Just like keep it and just paint it all black. Just like the masterpiece it comes with, it does have a silver tip on it. And then you got Optimus Prime. I was gonna put the stripes right there, but I wasn't going to do that. But I was like, that looks pretty good right there, though.
Oh
So,
yeah,
good job
for sure.
right there. Thanks, TF Angie. I worked so hard.
Hey, Jay Hall is in the chat.
Jay Hola, what's up? I was like, if you can see on the side there, you can barely see it. It says call JL5 2020. It's funny, 2020, right? And then
Yep.
on his arm it says, we believe you right in here.
See, we got
I was like, yep.
our late night chat crew, Jay Holla and TF Geek.
Yep. Basically, the only thing I did was change on him was just the cab. The cab, as all I did was just did white. So you can
Did you
still
make the
see the gap,
sides, the
right?
side windows silver?
The side windows are white. I'm going to actually cut each of the clear window pieces. I'm going to put
Mm-hmm.
green over top of them, and
Oh, okay.
these
Cool.
window pieces actually pop out. And I'm going to get the decals on it to get the green.
So if you do that, one of the what do you use for the clear parts? Do you like is there something specific you use for it?
Clear parts? No, I just
Yeah.
used regular paint. I just used the paint markers. I just got permanent paint markers and did this.
Oh, well, I was gonna say that if you cut out the window like the blister card stuff, like on the Pit of Judgment, that plastic, that clear plastic, that's usually kind of the cool
Oh,
stuff to make a see-through window. Blister
yeah. Even
cards, that's what they're
whenever
called.
it's
Blister card
gray,
plastic.
you can
Yeah,
still
man,
see the
that's
gray from
awesome.
the regular inside. It actually complements it, so you can actually still fold these in, and then you can fold. He transforms just the same. I just take my time transforming them, so I don't scratch any paint. Basically, I kept the head for him because it's the same color head they used for in the same color head.
Sweet.
Come on, there we go. Yeah, I know you're not much of a Ghostbuster fan, as much as
It
I
just
am.
it's the same. It's kind of like the same thing with like Star Wars, right? Like it's like I totally
Yeah.
understand how people get into it. It just wasn't my thing. My thing was Turtles and Transformers and Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad and dinosaurs. That took a lot of my time.
Yeah, basically, whenever I painted him, I put his fist inside here and closed it up, and then just painted around. So I didn't have to take him apart. There we go. Come on, latch into place. There we go. And if you can look at the head sculpt on him, I got rid of those scratches on his face with a silver marker.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So basically, it's like all I did with him. I was like, I had extra stickers from Toy Hacks, extra stickers. And I used the red for his crotch and cut the pieces out. Basically, this is all the original Dead Optimus Prime. All I had to do was just color the silver that was here red, and that's all I did. And basically the cab was just white. So yeah, he still opens his chest. It's a little harder now since there's paint on him, but he still opens his chest. You can still see the gray pieces and stuff in it, but it actually
Are you gonna
accommodates the.
Were you gonna change the color of the Matrix or anything, or leave it the same?
I'm just going to leave it the same. I was like, I actually have a little Slimer. Where's it at? Had a little Slimer that came with a Winston. Right here it is. I'm actually gonna And this little Slimer is actually pretty cool scale wise
Mm-hmm.
with Optimus. And I'm gonna drill a hole. I actually marked it. I drilled the hole here, right here in the trailer. There's actually a spot where the work bay is. There's that port right there, right there. I'm gonna get the same size port and have him just sit inside the trailer. So let me grab my cord real
Sweet.
quick. I'm dying over here. I'm
All right.
dying.
I'll be right back.
All right, there we go. Cord plugged in. There we go. Sweet. I'm trying to catch up here with the chat here a little bit. No, I never did see him yet. The double crosser. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen double crosser yet. He's supposed to be out, but actually I have a back. There's like a backpack proton looking pack coming for this, and it actually plugs into the back of this. The cool thing is the Ghostbusters Plasma Series figures. I heard something rattling around in my brand new uh, Ray stance. Heard something rattling around in the box. There was already one of these with the proton pack in it, and I was wondering what was rolling around. It was this. There was an extra one of these inside the box. So this automatically accommodates for Optimus Prime having a proton pack. So that works out perfectly. And I just thought about just getting a couple more Plasma Series figures. They'll probably end up going on clearance probably soon. Who knows? But this actually accommodates the size for what Optimus Prime needs to use in its perfect size. So very cool. Yeah, I was super excited about this custom. He's 99% done. I'll probably end up doing another one or two of these for my close friends that live near me. I definitely want to make another one for myself, and this one here will be my original. But the other one I'm going to do is going to be a Ghostbusters 2 variant with the pink slime, and he'll have pink windows instead of green windows. So he'll be the same color and everything, it's just different variant color. So yeah, I was like, when I get the decals and stuff to finish this guy up, I will definitely be doing a review of this figure. Pretty cool. You can actually fold up Optimus Prime's gun if you want, and make him look like he has a backpack, proton pack on if you want.
That's
So
hilarious. That's awesome.
yeah, the freaking yeah, I don't know if you heard that with the wand, like the Plasma
Yeah.
Series that comes with it. Heard something rattling around in Ray Stance's box. Or nothing was loose in there. Everything was complete with it. There was an extra one of these little throwers, the throwers for the proton pack inside rattling around. I was like, oh, cool.
That's awesome.
So, I was like, must have been like a double package by accident or something. Something like fell down or something. Whenever it's just a rare find on that. So, but I might end up getting some more Plasma Series figures just for the proton packs because they do have a modification on their. I'll get rid of the Alice frame and stuff. I can probably end up like get like plugs like this, like the little pegs, and use them for the proton pack. So that'd be pretty neat. So, and if you come Crimson, if you ever come across anybody that's selling Ectotron loose, let me know.
Okay, so you can get the extra parts on them.
Well, yeah, just for his proton pack, basically. For his proton pack. But it's like I'm sure they supposedly what was it? Input said something about they made a proton pack for the scale of Optimus Prime from
Yeah, on
Shapewave or
the
something.
Yes, on the like the 3D printing stuff, like we were talking earlier. That I think it's like Thingiverse or Colts 3D or something. But you can all I think you can get it on Shapeways as well.
Freaking crazy how they do with 3D printers. Crazy. He's on eBay right now, TF Fan Geek, for like 30 or 40 bucks shipped from China. The Blue Streak Earthrise. I was like, isn't Earthrise Blue Streak supposed to be exclusives to something, or
Yes,
is it supposed to be, or is it Wave
yeah, I think he's
Three,
gonna
or
end
number
up.
three?
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up being an exclusive. So, because originally I think they were gonna put him as a PulseCon exclusive, but for some reason that didn't happen.
I'm surprised they didn't do a Generation Selects of them.
I can't think of. Are they doing? Does he come in a? No, he comes in a regular retail Japanese box, I think. So I
It
think
looks like an
Larkin.
Earthrise box.
Yeah, I think Larkin was able to get him from Japan, from Amazon Japan.
Yeah, how do you get them from Amazon Japan? Like, have a Japan Amazon account or something?
So it's really easy. If you already have an Amazon account, it's awesome. Like you're good, you're in. So what you do is you
Oh,
go
okay.
over to Amazon Japan, you make an Amazon account, and then you link it to your Amazon US account. And when you do that, then when you go over to Amazon, .jp and you purchase stuff there, if you make sure that you order from Amazon Japan themselves. If you order from an Amazon marketplace seller, like a third party seller or whatever, you're probably never going to get your item because they only ship usually within Japan. But if you order from Amazon Japan themselves, they will ship to the US because it's through their global program.
Yeah, I was wondering when what was it? Kato got the Amazon smokescreen. I was like, oh, where'd you get him? Because smokescreen's my favorite character. Like I already told you, he's my favorite character. So
Yeah. Well, Jay Ho, I don't know who. So why haven't we seen Blue Streak on any of the listings though? Because I thought he was going to be an Entertainment Earth or a Target exclusive. Because Runabout or Runamuck, either one of those, is an exclusive to Target, and then the other one's a retail release, right? So I'm kind of confused about this. I don't know why they didn't tell us this kind of stuff at PulseCon. Like you think it would be important, right?
yeah, it's crazy. What's up, Ultra
Ultra
Marcus?
Market?
It's almost 2:30 here in Pennsylvania right now.
Yeah, it's 124 for me. You're 6 minutes in the future.
Hmm.
Yeah, Ultra Market says it's 7:22 a.m. and I'm sitting in a work. Whoop whoop. Early morning live stream. What time is it for? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably end up doing more live streams like this. It's cool to get everyone in here to just like can chat and have fun. Ultra Marcus, I don't know if I think I got you on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen pictures of my custom of Optimus Prime Ghostbustered of the dead Optimus Prime. I was like, you put the comic book up to him. I was like, dude, he just looks spot on, bro. I was like, it's freaking cool. Where's the comic? And the sticker sheet I used on there, Raptors, I used the Ghost, was it the Ecto 1A and Firehouse for the Lego set. I used their sticker sheet for the trailer.
Sweet.
And so you look at that, look at that picture of Optimus Prime.
Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, I think I read the last. I don't know if I read the fourth issue because there's only four issues to it, right?
5.
Five. Okay, I
Yep.
read four issues. I did not read the fifth one. Then that's what happened.
Well, Amazon has the hardback with all 5. The hardback cover. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I usually get them in the floppies to read them at first. If it's a trade paperback, it's got to be really, really like it's got to have something for me to get the trade paperback, like concept art or stories or interviews or something like that.
I'm thinking about what do you guys think since I'm doing this custom? I was thinking about leaving this the gray, but I was really thinking about taking the wheels off and then taking the screws out here and actually paint these black. What do you guys think? They'll actually match the like the undercarriage of the trailer. I was thinking either that or a silver and red maybe with accents. Probably gotta do the flaps definitely black, the mud flaps for in the back. But yeah, you can tell that's definitely hand painted with the paint marker. Each side's different. I was like, this side here was the first one. This is the first side. One
I
side
love
looks
the
a little
panel
bit.
lighting, dude.
Say what?
I said I love the panel lighting. I mean, it looks great.
And it could use another like a coat of paint, but you can't really notice it from the distance like this. But the top I actually gunked it on. I was like pushed down on the paint marker and left a glob, and I just like pushed it around. I pushed it on there pretty good. Yeah, some of the caution tape stickers are starting to come off, like where I have them. I might end up using like clear tape to put over top of it to keep them. I'm not sure, but even I did the kickstand silver.
Yeah, it looks good. Are you gonna get the non-F parts for it and paint those?
Yes, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get the roller, and I'm gonna make it look like a ghost trap. So, anywho, I know we're coming. We're having an hour and 35 minutes into the stream, and I'm sure people probably don't want to watch a hour and 30 minutes.
Well, man, an hour and a half, and we got like a full crew in there in the chat.
I
Now
know,
we're getting
right?
tired, and they're just now waking up.
Okay, I'll definitely do that, Ultra Marcus. I'll actually paint it black then. I'll paint the. I'll pop. It's cool though that how Hasbro designed them now. It's like you can actually just pop these little wheels off, and then you can actually there's screws right here. You can actually take them off for the trailer itself, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so if it goes wrong, we'll blame Ultra Marcus, or should I say, Lord Zarak?
Yeah, it's like I
Have
didn't
you
want to
seen
put the
his?
I wasn't going to put the caution stripe there because that's not comic book accurate for him. But it's like it's my custom, you know what I mean? It's like I do what the hell I
Yeah,
want, right?
it looks really good with the caution tape on it, though. Have you seen Ultra Marcus's latest Combiner Wars stop motion animation?
No, I have not actually.
You are missing out. You got to go back and watch some of his others though, so you get kind of the full story. But
Oh,
man, that Combiner Wars. So if you go back and you watch them all, and then you watch that one, I'm. It is so incredibly well animated. Like
oh,
it is
okay.
just it is the smoothest animation I've ever seen, and it's crazy that he uses G1 toys, man. Like how they don't have articulation. They're blocks. And how does he make a block move so well? I'm still unfathom. It's unfathomable to me, like how smooth and amazing it looks, and the effects are really cool. The voice talent. Oh, I'm just making Ultra Marcus blush, but it's true, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was like it's crazy. Like speaking of Combiner Wars, I was looking at my figures as like the Combiner Wars figures. I can take Mirage, make him Ecto 500, make color him Ecto 500, like from the real Ghostbusters car. I'll color him Ecto 500. Sunstreaker be another car from the Transformers Combiner Wars. Sunstreaker. Then you got
Yeah,
Ironhide, and then Prowl. I'll take those four, make them ectofy them, and call them different names, and then grab that white Combiner Wars Optimus Prime, which is already white. Take the gold, get rid of the gold, and put red in place of that gold, and you can have Ecto Optimus Prime like and like color him like this almost, and make him a combiner and call him Ecto Maximus or some shit. I thought.
Sweet.
I was like, it's a thing I might want to do, but it was like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, the Combiner Wars figures, I was like, yeah, there's like the Stunticons, yeah, I'm going to leave them the way they are, but like the Autobot cars, like they don't combine, like in the original G1, they don't need, I'll do a custom of them. So,
Right.
really
I
thinking
can see
about doing
that.
that stuff. I think that would be pretty neat. I'll probably have to get a lot of paint, a lot of paint markers for that. But it's something. It was like my buddy. It wasn't my idea. It was like my buddy Prime John wanted. I was like, Aaron. He's like, why don't you do a combiner? I was like, that is a good idea. Like an
See,
ecto combiner.
see
That
if
would
it
be
goes
pretty neat.
wrong, then you can blame Prime John.
Yeah, exactly. Like John, damn it, Johnny. Ultra Marcus, if since you missed, I was like, I picked this up today at the Greencastle Toy Show. I paid $150 for it. I know it's a little pricey for it, but where I would, this was the only one at the toy show. When I seen looked up on the shelf, I was like, humna, 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 humna. Yeah, my buddy Mitchell, he's Ecto Toys on Instagram. He says, Aaron, what's the matter? I'm like, look. He says, he looked at us like, he says, good lord, what is that? I was like, that's the post-con exclusive they released last week. He said, oh, is that the one that from the movie? I was like, yep. He said, oh my god. And I got this nice quality knockoff of Landcross. And it actually says on the side, Multi-Force Landcross. And it says 37 variants, 6 to 1 big super robot. I was like, actually, these are their original names, aren't they? Wing, Dash, Mach, Tackle, Tucker, Weber. Ain't that their original name?
I don't know about Tucker or Weber, but I know the other
I
ones are
know
definitely.
Tackle is one of them. I know
Yeah.
Tackle and Dash. Dash is two of them.
Yeah, because they would call him Dash Tackle.
Yeah, or Tackle Dash.
Yep.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder. Yeah, it's like, and it's on stamp too. You can actually see where the card punch is. It's on stamp. Some people was not worried about it, but it was like, it's something that's like couldn't uh, pass this up. Definitely, it was like I have to have probably look at Collector 75's review of this and see where the Autobot Legos actually go on it, or look it up online because I like watching Collector 75's G2 stuff and all of his European stuff. It's pretty freaking awesome.
I
So,
could see that.
say what?
I said I could see that.
Definitely. Yeah, he usually pops in here usually once in a while too.
Ultra Marcus. Shout out to Graham. Yeah. You know what? Shout out to Ultra Marcus. Shout out to TF Fan Geek and shout out to Jay Holla in the chat.
Yeah, thank you. I was like these two. I was like, I only paid $100 for this, but I owe him $40 left on this because I didn't really make too much money at the toy show this weekend. It wasn't much of a big crowd like it usually. It was a big crowd, then it was a small crowd, and then there's usually because we're there eight. It's 8 to 1 for the Greencastle Toy Show, and then usually around 12ish, everything starts slowing down. So everything was all packed in ecto vibe, man. It was like my buddy, my buddy Brown John one. He's sitting in the front seat. He literally had to hold a couple boxes just to just to get down the road. And
Right.
then we go to Spirit Halloween. We go to Spirit Halloween. He gets a freaking one of those big dummy stuffed mannequins that he wanted to get. So whenever he puts the guy on his porch for Halloween, he wants to put his old Ghostbusters flight suit on him. So, which was pretty cool. because he has another dummy that has the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man suit on. So it's pretty cool how he does that for his Halloween setup. And he comes out and I was like, John, where in the hell are you putting that box? He's trying to sit in with the box like yes, he's leaning back with the box. So he's like, I was like, John, I was like, just take him out of the box. He said, that is a good idea. He had him sitting there right between his legs. He's grabbing the mannequin arm, going like this, waving down the road. Pete was like, what the fuck?
Right.
And yeah, there's like a naughty mannequin, very naughty. Too bad you couldn't move his fingers like to do some face like finger moves here. Like what I mean, it's like give him the bird or I was like, but I already get enough attention as is going down the road, especially 80 on an interstate. It's like people would be like driving down the road. It's like this is crazy. But anyway, I was
Jay
like I
Hollis
said, it
asked
was
me a
like, no.
question.
Oh, what'd you say, J Hola? Um, New York, probably 4.5 hour drive or more, maybe 5.
Gonna be a long trek.
Because J Hola, I'm actually close to the Maryland. The Greencastle Toy Show is close to the Maryland and Pennsylvania border.
Dude,
So
are you going to TFCon 2021 in Baltimore?
I'm damn sure I'm gonna try to go there this time.
Because it's going to be there next year. Like I know Input and I and Deluxe Baldwin and trying to remember who else was going, but I know for sure the three of us are definitely going. Uh, I think Cato's collection. I think Cato will probably end up having to work, so it's a really tough time for him that time of year. So that sucks. But and then Larkin, like he'll never leave Hawaii. Who would leave paradise to come to the States like in here, right? If I lived in Hawaii, I wouldn't leave Hawaii either.
Yeah, just speaking of Larkin, I was like, he was actually liking some of my custom Ghost, but I was actually really thinking about asking him to make a Ghostbusters custom box for this. Says he did the Earthrise box insert and stuff. I wonder if he could probably do that for me.
Yeah, because will you want one like how the Ectotron was done, like that G1 styling?
Yeah, G1 style, but with like Ghostbuster, like the Ectotron and the Optimus Prime, like on the back of the artwork, like hanging out with the Ghostbusters or something from the comic, like something from the comic. That'd be pretty neat. But
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Larkin's a great guy, but I know he's always busy. So, but yeah, it never hurts
yeah,
to
it's like
ask him.
it's like I hate asking people. It's like, but it's like it never hurts to ask, right? I was like, supposedly you'd be able to print it. You can print. He has it out on the thing. It was like you can print it out on whatever, like the cutout board, like thin cardboard, whatever it was. You can print it out
Mm-hmm.
on um the dimensions and everything. It's just a foam thing is what I'm worried about. I don't know how to cut like the block of foam to fit the figure.
Yeah, yeah. I think the foam you could probably get that at Home Depot, and like the foamular stuff that's kind of like that pinky color or whatnot. And then
Oh,
you
okay.
kind of you'd have to use like a heat knife or something like that if you wanted to use foam.
It was like a soft foam or something like I can't remember.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at my Amazon orders, and so that was my Earthrise Megatron I got on August 27th. So that was
Yeah, that's
way before
crazy.
like yeah, that was way before a bunch of people because Tia Fengi was talking about he's getting his tomorrow.
Yeah, I got mine from a private person on eBay. It was like $40 shipped. I think that wasn't that bad.
I mean, again, it's just like the pit of judgment. Like like how much is it worth to you? That figure is it's the head, man. If they had used the original Siege head and didn't scuff it up, I think it would be a better figure just because of that. But it's like it's got that Megatron, the evergreen. artwork that they use. That's actually on the Authentics. Like the Authentics uses the evergreen artwork.
Yeah, yeah, that's freaking
Yeah,
awesome how they did.
but when you look at it like in person, it looks like a blend between Cyberverse Megatron and Siege Megatron. It's really weird looking.
That's what I thought there when I seen the packaging. I was like, wait a minute. It's funny, but it's just it's just crazy with all the stuff like coming out, and there's like it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
I want to know why we haven't heard more about the arc and the last. I don't understand because it seemed like that was going to be our Transformers HasLab project. Like they had the Star Wars, they had the Hero Escape, or I keep forgetting what it is, Hero something, the D&D one or RPG game or whatever,
Yeah,
right? And
it
that
was
one,
here.
like,
Yeah, Hero Escape. It was called Hero Escape. I think it was. Yeah, I think you were
yeah,
right.
and it totally blew everybody out of the water. Nobody knew it was coming. Like, no, I mean, our scope of fandom is like G.I. Joe and Transformers, Power Rangers, Star Wars, right? And nobody would have thought this other thing would be like even a HasLab deal, but it successfully funded, right? Fantastic. They did the Sentinel for Marvel Legends. It successfully funded, fantastic. So then they do the Star Wars, the Razor Crest from Mandalorian. It gets successfully funded, right? Now it's up on tier rewards. So I thought they would do a Transformers arc as the HasLab project because that seemed something that wouldn't be carried in the stores. It would be something that they could make as a large play set for people to use. But if it's integral, if I mean, my fear is that the arc, or because if you look at it, it has the last Autobot like face on it from the Marvel comics, and the last Autobot, since I mean they don't trademark the last Autobot, they would call it because that was what he was called in the storyline. So you would say Vector Prime because Vector Prime from Transformers Cybertron was based off of both Alpha Trion and the last Autobot because his way his face is designed and stuff.
Yeah,
So I could see them doing that as the commander class, as that's our commander class is the arc. I would like it to be a Titan because you want a giant arc playset, right? So I don't know. I don't know about him
I think
being
it's going
a
to be a
Transformer
Titan.
figure.
I think it's going to be a Titan. I actually pointed out to my buddy Prime John one today. He was like, John, did you know we're getting an arc? He says, no. He says, we're getting an arc? I was like, didn't you see the artwork with the kingdom? He says, no. I was like, I zoomed in. I was like, John, look at the guy's knees, the arc's knees. It shows the thrusters of the arc. And he says, son of a bitch. He says, oh, I didn't even know that. He didn't even know that was the Titan. He thought it was the mountain. He didn't really pay attention to the artwork.
Yeah, and
So
whose artwork was the big guy on? Was it Double Dealer's artwork? Or was it Airwave's artwork? Or no, it wasn't Airwave. It was somebody else. But on their packaging, on the box, there's like a big, huge, tall guy in like the trees and stuff. And people were saying that that was Snapdragon. Then people were saying that's Tidal Wave. But if you look at it now, it actually looks like Vector Prime or the whatever the arc transforms into. It looks like that same guy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird,
Yeah, night there, TFing. Yeah, we're getting ready to get off here anyway. We're just rambling on. That's what happens, right?
right?
Well, it was like, how often do I get to do the stream with you guys? It's like usually whenever it's like, I know I need to get my butt to bed too because I got to go work this week. So far I have to work this week, but and then I'll be off for 2 weeks, so there'll be lots of crazy stuff coming. But oh yeah, before we go, definitely there's like here's the Earthrise Optimus Prime with his Ghostbuster self. Yeah, the thing is, there's like I'm not too worried about his head like messed up. Like I said, it's the same. It's the perfect color of what the comic book has for his head. Um, basically, what I did was just like I said, the marker. I just did the silver. paint marker right over top of his mouth plate. It doesn't even look like you see the cracks in his face plate anymore. So
Yeah, it looks really
yeah,
good, man.
a ghost smacked him alongside the head with something. That's my story. So, but okay, let's see. Yeah, it would be weird, J Hole, if they do like a commander class. I can understand if they do a commander class like the like the shuttle that comes from the Ark. That I can understand that. You know what I mean? Like the shuttle that comes out, like what they use for Beast Wars. Since we're getting the Beast Wars coming, one it's like maybe we'll get like maybe a little mini space shuttle from the Ark. Because remember they took
Well,
that from Beast Wars to go back to Cybertron. The
right.
small little Ark.
If you look at the blueprint that they put on the Hasbro Pulse website.com, it lists that space shuttle in the middle of the ship, just like where it was in Beast Wars.
Okay, maybe it might be. That will be funny though. Okay, just thinking it would be a headmaster. That ship kind of gives you like the Power Ranger vibe, like you remember how the Power Rangers in Space Shuttle transforms into the head. That would be
Right.
pretty cool. Actually, did that with that. That would be cool.
Yeah, I love the little. If you read the blueprints, I just remember looking specifically for the shuttle, and it had it listed in there in the arc. But if you look around, like there's little nods to like other series and stuff in the little blueprints. It's pretty funny.
Okay, you might have to like share that with me because I didn't even get to see them.
Oh, it's on the Hasbro. You can download the high quality one off of HasbroPulse.com. It's in their little when
Oh,
they do their stories.
oh, okay.
Let me
Yeah,
see. Let me
definitely
see
on that.
where. If you go to HasbroPulse.com, it's in the one that's called um, Unboxed. I think it's the unboxed one. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so you click on unbox and it does like behind the design Transformers Quintesson Pit of Judgment exclusive pack and then Transformers War for Cybertron Arc blueprint. And that lists the space shuttle and stuff in it.
I do like TF Fan Geeks before when he said bye there. That would be cool if they give us a striker, and
Well,
Obsidian.
Strika. Yeah, Striker was the Dinobot from Beast Machines, the Stegosaurus,
Yeah.
but Strika was the ape. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't think a commander class makes any sense for Striker.
No, I could under. Now maybe if they did like a what was it, that floating head Megatron, that it could be like a commander class.
Yeah, I think they want to stay as far away from Beast Machines as possible because there's so much ire for it. And that said, like the Beast Machine Strika is pretty cool. Like the second one or the actual toy they made of it, that one's pretty neat. Yeah, his head is creepy looking, isn't it?
It is. I do agree with you. It does look like the Cyberverse Megatron and G1 Megatron together. It's like his face does look like crazy.
Okay,
Oh,
so
did you see
so in here,
the Megatron? He has the Decepticon logo on that side. Where's the Decepticon logo for this side?
right?
But what were you saying?
No, it's saying like in the arc, the blueprints, it says mini shuttlecraft launch bay is in the middle of the whole thing, right? But and that's where it comes out in the art, but in Beast Wars. But then it also has one that says a stasis chamber as well.
Okay, probably like nodding the Cyberverse too.
Yeah, I really think that a lot of the stuff that they were going to do with Cyberverse, I think they just kind of lifted all that and just kind of used a bit of it in Siege.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It was like the Siege. I was like, I like it how they did what was it? Omega Supreme they gave us. It's like I like it how they did it for the Netflix. Like Omega Supreme comes out of nowhere. He's like my actions are all my own.
Yeah, but that was so cool though. Like people were saying that, well, it was spoiled in the trailer. I'm like, well, of course we know we were going to get Omega Supreme, but we didn't know he was going to make that awesome of an entrance.
Yeah, it was like, but it was like whenever Optimus left, there's like you see another shadow come out of nowhere.
And then and
Optimus,
then he shoots Megatron, and Megatron goes like flying. I was like, that is hilarious.
he's like Omega Supreme. You say so the Guardians do have a side. He says, "That's like freaking cool shit."
Like Omega Supreme was like, target acquired.
It kind of reminds you of the War for Cybertron video game.
Sarcasm not appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like my one friend was like, "Why does Omega Supreme talk like that?" I was like, "Oh, you don't remember G1?"
Right?
But the
We're actually
the
doing
Robo Smash will screw him up.
yeah, we're actually doing on Tales from Teletrain this Saturday. We're doing the Secret of Omega Supreme, and we got special guest Inutabi is going to be on, and that's one of his favorite characters, one of his favorite episodes. So
Oh,
we get to
okay.
find out why Omega Supreme talks the way he does.
Just sounds weird. Why would he?
And then I think the next two episodes after that are Child's Play and The Gambler, and you'll be on for both of those. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's like the funny thing is though, I love it that the alien boy is his name's Aaron.
Right? Ultra Marcus says, for Cybertron.
Yeah, I like it. Whoever voiced him, I like that. I was like, for Cybertron.
Yeah, it was I you know, I know people gave like a lot of the voice acting kind of crap, but we knew Peter Cullen and Frank Welker weren't going to be in it. But I will say that if they had switched Hound's voice actor with what's his name, Ironhide's voice actor, because Hound kind of had that deep voice or whatever, and then Hound had that young voice, but in Siege it was
Yeah,
flipped the other way around. Because I think Ironhide was supposed to be where. So if you look at the CGI models, wherever Hound was, I think that was supposed to be Ironhide, but they didn't do that because you'd have Optimus and Ironhide next to each other. You'd have two red Transformers. So why not have a green Transformer, a red Transformer? Like mix up the colors a little bit. So that's my theory on it anyway.
why does he has D16? I forget why he has that number.
So the original Generation 1 Megatron in Japan was released as Destron number 16.
Oh, yeah, Destron. I knew it was going to be Destron, but it was like,
Yes.
but I never understood 16.
Yepers.
See, I learned something new today.
You're getting tired, dude. You hit that 2-hour mark and now you're about to fall asleep.
Well, just like input was going to be with the live stream earlier whenever you weren't able to, and then I passed out. He passed out.
Yeah.
he messaged me. He's like, man, dude, I got passed out. He's like, oh man. He's like, I'm just gonna move from the couch to the bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I was like, okay.
Move from the couch to
Man,
the bed.
yeah, it's like I have a G1 Brunt for his Tripticon from last toy show. I'll be sending him a couple things. Yeah, I was like, I have him and you. I was like, keep a lookout for any exclusive stuff because when it comes to pre-order stuff, I don't pre-order. Because there's like
Absolutely.
I don't guarantee what's in my bank because there's like it's like life problems, right?
Yeah, it's the struggle is real.
Yeah, exactly. Especially it was like I was like it said this set here. I was like, yeah, I may have paid a little bit more for this, but where was I going to find it? Like in my area, like this is like the Greencastle toy shows like 35-40 minute drive from my house, not too far. And it was cool actually seeing this in my local area at a toy show, and especially seeing Landcross too. I was like, I've been eyeing this up since freaking like 4 months ago, since I was doing the live streams of this. I told him, I was like, hey, did you bring it? He was going to bring the Landcross set last toy show. He forgot it. I was like, you forgot it. I was like, I almost teared up right there. Yeah, I almost teared up. I was like, man, I just made like, I was like, I sold my big, huge freaking box of Chug figures from Generations Universe Reveal a Shield. This one guy just came up and he's like, Aaron, it's like, would you do 600 for all your figures? I'm like, I was like,
Yeah.
shut up, take my money. And he bought those, and they bought $200 more worth of stuff off my table. It was like he bought my a whole bunch of those. I had G1 reissue blaster that I had when I first found them. I didn't scout for that. I cost him $30. I was like, $30. I was like, he says, Aaron, I bet you want a lot for this reissue. I was like, he's $30. I was like, he's brand new. I was like, he's a what? $30. I was like, Walmart.
That'd be like, it'd be like, well, he offers you 600. Like, well, I could do it for 605.
Well, the last toy show before that, there was another guy that was wanting to buy it for 800. My box of
Oh, yeah.
stuff for 800. We actually had
Well,
it
that was.
tallied up to $1,200. Each figure, I just put a price. I was like, all right, $25 per figure, which is pretty good for like the Chug figures and the Reveal the Shield, like because each character is like as it gets its own price range on eBay for some odd damn reason.
Well,
I
just
compared it
because
with
of the.
eBay, and I always have 10. Say what?
Yeah, that's just because of the demand per character, right? But was that
Yeah.
the one where his wife wouldn't let him buy it or something? Yeah.
And then I was like, I told him I sold it from last toy show. He says, Aaron, where's that box of Transformers I was interested in? I was like, I know you weren't able to do it last time, so I just told. He says, man, he got a good deal, because I had each individual figure wrapped up in a individual sandwich baggie with their instructions and all their weapons and everything. I basically had everything ready, like. It's basically like everything wrapped up and taped with a price tag on it, like you see it at TF Con, like everything in bags. Like there's like they do like the bags of stuff.
Right.
I had everything. He says, Aaron, he says, you did all the research to work on it. I says, holy shit. He said, it's like you took time to do it. I was like, I actually had my buddy Web Gear 1977 and Prime John 1 helping me go through all these. I was like, hey, did you find instructions for this? The table was like filled with the freaking instructions out there in the kitchen. It's like I was going through. It's like, hey, find the instructions for Reveal the Shield Cyclonus, and I transform into his ult mode somewhat, fit in the baggie. And then you guys seeing that input ended up getting those TF collector, was it Transformers Collectors Club exclusives? I got sold to them for decent. It was like
Yeah,
it was
no.
that Shatterglass Cyclonus and the Nova Prime from the Orion Pax mold.
Yeah, that's the. I think he did a live stream or whatnot. Was showing them off.
Yeah, it was like probably taste test too with the Dunkaroos. But yeah, it was like it's just like I said, it was just crazy at that toy show. It was like I said, there was like would have had this like a week, 2 week, like a month before, if he didn't forget that Landcross set, because actually when I made money that day, I could have bought it. I was like, I never even thought about just giving him the money for this prior, but who wants to give the money to a person that you don't have the figure yet, and then they forget about it again, and then you probably get pissed off.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it just depends on like if he's somebody that has shown up at the toy show all the time. You know what I mean? So and
Yeah,
then
he
they just
shows up
make a receipt.
every month. Every
But
month.
see, they could just give you a receipt. So
Yeah, that was just pretty cool on that. But yeah. Anyway, we're on 2 hours. I was like, I'm sure we want to go to bed, huh, Crimson? I'm sure you have. Well, you have to go to work here soon, aren't you? Or,
No, I'll probably end up staying up. But yeah, so cool, man. Yeah, this was fun.
but yeah, definitely. If you guys don't forget to check your local WalMarts for your Mr. Meeseeks and Morty Pringles, honey mustard Pringles for Morty. Look at me, I'm cheddar and sour cream, Mr. Meeseeks. I was like, I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram there, Crimson. I was doing some TikToks. I'll be doing some more crazy ones here in the near future. So
It's funny.
I'm
Yeah,
actually gonna put this. I'll put my picture on Instagram. My buddy Ecto Toys took a picture of me. I was like, I took my buddy's pillow he bought. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake for my one buddy at Web Junior 1977 wasn't able to go today. I was sitting in a chair at the toy show with the back. I'm like this, just sitting there. He posted on Facebook. He buys, he sells, he trades, and he's like, and he did something else. He posted on Facebook. I was like, you bastard! I said you got me when I was sleeping.
he likes those. He likes the Jason Voorhees and stuff.
My buddy Web Junior 1977. He does. He loves all the Friday the 13th and yeah, Friday the 13th and what was the other ones? Yeah, it was just Friday the 13th. Yeah, he likes Jason a lot. Jason.
Sweet.
But
Schleimer. Ooh,
he's
Schleimer is
yeah.
sniming out of his butt.
But yeah, like I said, I was like didn't want to expect to do this live stream any further, but I was like, these are what I got at the Greencastle Toy Show. So recapping one more time: the Pit of Judgment and the Landcross high quality knockoff, which they have each one of them. Like I said, I had them out of the box earlier. They're actually they have some heft to them, each one of them. So it's not like I'm buying like a generic piece of crap. And it comes in a
Right.
styrofoam tray. And the cool thing is, it's a styrofoam tray too, which is pretty cool. So, but this is the one I really took the cake because I definitely, I'm definitely on fence like with you. Is like why to open this? It's like this deserves to stay in the box.
I know it's so beautiful. Like I don't even know if I'm in no hurry to open it. I'll just say that I'm in no hurry to open it.
No, so I'll probably just like do a review. Like, hey, look at this. It was like, look around. Look at this.
Jay Hollis says Crimson never sleeps. Yeah, I'm a nocturnal hunter, right? See, I'm a night owl.
Yeah, Ultra Marcus. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's
Definitely
like
good way to start the working day, right?
yeah. I was like, definitely, if you guys on Instagram, definitely keep an eye out for my Ghostbuster Optimus Prime. I'm going to finish him sometime this week. Hopefully, this lady I'm friends with works at the place I work at, but she works third shift. Hopefully, she remembered to do the decals today before she went into third shift. So, well, tomorrow night when she comes in, she'll have them for me. So she's making little slime splotches. So I'll end up cutting them out and then putting them on. So maybe that'll actually help keep the caution stripes on the front a little bit. Like I said, I'll probably end up doing like clear tape like the whole way back, like a thin layer of clear tape to keep the stickers on. So
Cool, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right, you old green spud. What do you say this time? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am done. I'm sure Crimson's done too. Is that he's probably going to go grab something to munch on, probably.
Mm-hmm. Gonna go get me some Hadrosaur burgers.
Oh yeah, and I was like, he does have a tramp stamp on him.
That's hilarious. The
You know
Slimer
who
does,
that
not
is?
Crimson Raptors. Crimson Raptors doesn't have a tramp stamp.
You know whose signature that is there, Crimson? You know whose
No,
signature that was?
Whose is it?
Dan Ack.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I met him whenever I seen uh met him for the Crystal Head Vodka signing here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Had to travel like 2.5 hours just to do it, but I didn't give a shit. I was like, it's Dan Aykroyd. So, but yeah, we had our ectos up there and everything. There's like a lot of people was like, Ghostbusters, what's going on here? There's a lot of just a random people that just don't know what's going on. It's like, you guys don't know what's going on. It's Crystal Head Vodka. Do you know who owns the Crystal Head Vodka Company? A Canadian called Dan Aykroyd. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by, and definitely thanks, Crimson, for joining me on this. I probably would have been done like within 45 minutes by myself. There's like probably like talking like an idiot. I was like, but glad Jay Hola and Ultra Marcus, TF Fan Geek, and who else was in the chat? I can't remember.
I think that was
Jay
it.
Hola, Jay Hola, Jay Hola.
Yep, that's
Transform
it.
and roll out, TF Fan Geek said. Long way back.
Hey,
LOL.
hey, TFN Geek. If you go back and you rewatch this all the way to the end, the secret word is Optimus Prime. Post that in the comments.
Yeah, no problem, Ultra Marcus. Definitely, I'll definitely check out your stop motion. I'll definitely check that
Yeah,
out. It's like I should
definitely,
be
man.
subscribed to you. I should be subscribed to you.
And
I
check
was like,
out
I
Jay
probably
Hollis.
didn't.
Jay Hollis been doing
Huh?
some remixes of the Transformers the movie music, like Dare and stuff. You gotta check those out. Those are really cool
Oh,
too.
definitely gonna have to do that. Definitely.
Now let's roll out.
Let's get out of here. There's like Slimer Moon 'em. Buck crap.
That should be the thumbnail, right?
Yeah,
You should
be a
go full
thumbnail. It's like
screen, go
Slimer's
full
ass.
screen, and show Slimer's butt, and then use that as a thumbnail.
be like, be like, look at that ass. Look at that ass. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, just look at that ass.
See, Ultra Marcus, that's what you get.